before we arrive?
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no.
You know, the sword
and
of the
of
stone.
wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady
Honestly, I
hand on
wasn't
the
really
wheel,
planning
give
on
me a
that
hoot.
either.
Bound to
It just
find
kinda
the cockpit
came to
or the
me.
engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric. But he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Like, no correlation. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
I want to see what the end of this room is like. Maybe not right now.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run. First time in a gauntlet runner, eh? Oh, this camera looks like that pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magnet crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. But thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts, made for zero momentum loss even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zap and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe it's another time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs as much rest as we do. We'll spend time with the gauntlet runner, utilize its facility, raise abilities, do other things we'll be able to do in time. Using the washing machines.
This?
Increasing your max MP.
Come on. Got it.
Max HP. And the force still looking good? Yeah, pretty happy with it.
Speaking of,
Feels drunk. Are you okay? I'll survive. I can handle the swing of a carriage, but this is another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. There's the longest bit since we took our break. What are you trying to do there? Supporters? Doesn't seem like anyone has anything important to say, but we can check it again once we're back in town. Oh. Whoa, they actually animated the legs? Dude, that is crazy. You know, if the Game Awards had a tally, probably 4th. JRPGs are very niches.
Let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, go get him. Ow!
Now then.
V! Dying! First off, to simpler for our meals is meat. Something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and the texture can change dramatically, you know. Catherine, I decided I'll probably end up playing Indiana Jones as well. you know, overbake. Am I sick again? No. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, if it turns out tender and delicious, something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of...
Yeah, literally Indiana Jones in I see what you did there. It's like 80 doll hairs. Well, apparently it's very good. And it's not super long, so what kind of cut do we have here? Well, never mind, just leave this to me. Also, if you pay for it, then it doesn't cost me anything. I begin preparing the food to stroll. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, so it goes, although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's the only time. No, it is time. Strike now.
Alright.
Yes, not so bad so far. See, just then as you put this and turn out delicious. We'll add a little something for the aroma and we're done, but just a little or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing. Shona made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. Are you excited for ZZZ 1.4 Minty? It's curative cutting roast. It smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon.
No crying!
And
Blake
the curtain of
Catherine!
night falls over the land, protected
Blake
within the
Catherine!
stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner.
Blake
The party gains a
Catherine!
short, peaceful respite.
At night, the vast wilderness outside is in constant darkness. Force your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. Well, at camp you can use any facilities, but you can also reinvent the journey. Give it a try.
Hey,
Gonna for something to do, but weapons are as sharp as we're gonna get, not too much. Gotta keep me company.
now then.
So next up is Martira. Feels like yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital, so much has happened in such a short span. I met you, we went over the northern fortress and awakened mysterious power. I once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales in times long past.
Speaking of...
Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps it's the same power that Hero Kings once used. If that's the case, why do you think so many of them meant miserable ends? Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
I see. Kings, as they had to govern their people and maintain their peace, martial might alone won't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Be right back. Remember, we got more than one power at our disposal. On top of that, we got allies who share their abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Well, this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow. Come on, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleepy quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They're better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand can fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? The carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but let's keep it out of the road, okay, New Russ?
Hey,
Do some maintenance.
I see.
Well met. All right.
Ah, sure. We'll do wisdom.
If so, I'd say
Once failed,
why.
blah 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 blah.
Really?
You're doing so much pain. Yeah, she seemed to like that. You
Yeah.
can do it.
yes.
You
True.
honor me. Hey, more stats.
All right.
Oh shit, wisdom is like the one thing we don't need more of. Crap. Okay.
All right.
Fucked up. No, not T Poofy.
I say, we could stop for a break.
There's something coming up.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by
Oh
the
shit, I forgot to hit record.
as though
Well,
themselves snared by the
I guess
bewitching
fixed it,
light
mixed
that
miss
surrounded the
anything
tree.
really.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Catherine, why didn't you remind me I wasn't recording? It was like 10 minutes of content. I wasn't here. You could have asked when you got here. Like, hey, T Poofy, are we recording? Oh wow, she's so pretty. It's not just the leaves, it's as if the whole area's been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future, and how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? But I'm sure that explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, they want to make this no mere tree, sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magma. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nurse pulls a sheet of paper and a brush to his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey,
Wow, Nurse, how do you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me?
yeah.
Yes, of course. I already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for a sketch itself anymore. Receive the drawing. The drawing is intricately detailed. It can accurately convey the full message this place to a viewer who's never been
Hey
here.
there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from her journey. You tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trent, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
Magical organism in the form of trees. They aren't fairies in the same classification. Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight to my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color pretends. We took a brief detour, but I feel like seeing the race that has broadened my wisdom. Oh my gosh. I don't need more wisdom.
The gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. Wonder what kind of place Martira is.
Well met.
Imagination. How will we make it to
Certainly.
I see.
Alright. My opinion, the armor closes the raging force allows to direct that power. Blah 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 blah.
All right.
How do you say Bibarel? Bibarel. I know some people say Bibarel, but I say Bibarel.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere. What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing gauntlet's runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Well, they survive or not, they're dashing well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
The plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help Gladel.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we have the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would prefer
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
You know, his monks and one of the dogs. Looks like he knows the magic bull shield is now. He's able to kill us here now. So
You
Bib
dare
versus Beeb?
interfere in my fight.
I
Know
would say
your
Bib.
place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by
Beeberel?
confronting
I guess
me,
that makes
you might
sense,
lift
too.
your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic! Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's get on with it!
It's not
There's
working!
magic!
Let's stay calm.
Attack the dough! Me!
Let justice prevail! This won't do. Healer! Oh, Mystic Purge!
Let's do this.
What? I'd say Bibarel versus Bibarel.
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack.
I shall vanquish evil!
Join with us.
Let's go!
Fire! Is it? Oh, power of heroes!
Sanctism is supreme!
This is God! What could you hope to achieve?
What a shame!
Dodd! You've got some
Come
fancy
at me.
footwork, Stroll.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Behold my power!
Freeze! A healer! Not this. Behold! We stand together!
Insolent heathens! More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Get in there!
Oh, please!
Take this.
Stroll's badly wounded! Can anyone heal
Sanctism
him?
will reign.
Stroll!
I won't
Someone get him
lose.
back on his feet! Stroll got
Come
knocked
forth,
out!
Royal
Can
Soul!
anyone get him back on
Lightning!
his feet?
Cease your resistance.
Here!
Let's
We
go!
live to see another day.
Sanctism will reign.
Think not!
Dodd! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Damn it!
I shall vanquish evil! Hack and slash!
Witness me, brethren.
Here! Helpful as ever.
With blade in hand! Healing us!
Thanks. I owe you.
Sanctism will reign.
Nothing.
Take this. Take this.
Brace yourself!
Stroll!
No holding
Stab
back.
your defenses!
This can't be done yet. Come forth, Royal Soul.
Close your eyes.
A tough one.
Let justice prevail!
Welcome back, TV Mint.
My thanks.
Take this.
Dodd!
No pain.
Fancy footwork, Stroll.
Is that all?
Stroll! They've stabbed your
Warrior.
defenses!
I will fight with mage. The lightning.
A healer!
This won't do.
Take this!
Always blame Catherine.
Take this!
Stroll!
Warrior!
They sapped your defenses!
I'll cut you down!
Let's stay calm. Let's go! Better be sure. Me! Ice!
Hit their weakness!
Oh,
That's
power
your
of
opening,
heroes!
Captain.
That helped.
Helpful as ever. In the name of justice,
Eberel. Okay.
I shall vanquish evil.
Or maybe they're just mispronouncing the origin of the word.
Sanctism will reign! Delay the inevitable!
Bird. Poetry in motion.
Don't underestimate me!
Stroll! They've sapped your defenses!
Me! Freeze!
You hit their weakness! Heal up! That's your opening, Captain! Are you alright?
Thanks.
I owe you.
No,
No holding back!
peasants!
Tougher than I thought.
Me! Ice!
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoe. Besides,